Okay, hi, Assalamualaikum, and a very good morning to Madam Faiza and all our friends. So today we will present about job design and organizational culture. So our group member is Natasha binti Abdul Rahman, 278627, and the second is Amani binti Muhammad Noor, number matric 278778. The third is me, Noran Syuhada binti Ahmad Husani, 276842, and the last one is Nur Najat binti Syari. So now we will start our presentation. Okay, so we will present about introductions, theory of human relation in administration and also related case, impact of the case toward the organization and society. The fourth is citation and the last one is citation. Okay, I will explain about concept and definitions, job design and organizational culture. Okay, job design is the process of organizing or reorganizing work. Job design is a step that follows job analysis and is a process in which the job is structured with specific tasks and responsibilities assigned to individuals or group. And then a good job design will take into account the performance goal to be met and the skill and abilities required of the employees. And then other aspect of job design include job enlargement, rotations, and also job enrichment. And then, according to Busher and Saran, 1992, Workday is defined as a community of people, skill, and trust that is built up over time and become a source of pride for individual and organizations. So, organizational culture is important for an organization to act and implement the visions and missions that have been set. So, the importance of this organization culture has long been known by the international community. And then the organizational culture in Malaysia can be seen from three aspects of the organization. First, government organizations, private organization, and volunteer organization. All these organizations have different goals, and government organizations focus on helping the people by providing facilities in terms of public service, such as police, doctor, government officials, and something else.
Hi, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Nur Najat binti Syari and my matrix number is 277792. So, I will continue with my parts, which are theory of job designs and organizational culture and also about related case for our assignments. First of all, about theory of job designs. Job design theory focuses on how people are expected to perform as key parameters in employee motivation and also focuses on how tasks are organized. For job design, organization may use a variety of theoretical methods. Each technique identifies particular characteristics that must be addressed for good job designs. So, there are two theories exist about job design, which are Herzberg's two-factor theory, 1966, and also the job characteristic model, 1976. First, about Herzberg's two-factor theory, 1966. Herzberg and as American psychology who studied work certification and motivation develop the two-factor theory or motivation hygiene theory. He came up with the idea that the level to which an individual enjoys their work influences by a combination of two aspects, which are the motivation and the hygiene. Motivators and hygienes include opportunities for progress, responsibility, employment position, remuneration, and performance. Hygienes are the aspect connected to the work context, and if employees are lacking, it will create dissatisfaction on the job in the long term. However, motivating aspect include those the result in positive certification. Next, about the job characteristic model 1976. This story provides a structure for a management to understand how aspect of a task impact its outcome. The focus is on what makes a job rewarding. for the company and its employees. This model also describes the situation in which people should be individually motivated to complete their job more successfully. Secondly, about theory of organizational culture. In this theory, there are several models focus which are Edgar model and Robert model. Edgar states that organization only create a culture in a single day. Instead, it developed through time as personal experience, significant change, respond to the external environment and soft issue. The employees learn from their past experience and implement them daily, thus developing the workplace culture. The new workers also work hard to adapt to the new environment and lead a pressure life. A tough and organization culture had three levels, which are artifacts, value, and assumer value. For robot model, an individual must comprehend the culture and successfully adapt to its perform and its top standard and earns the price of management. Robert described the following organizational culture model. Each employee has a manner of behavior at work that he believes is appropriate and will help him continue in the company for a longer time. Next, we go through about related case for the assignment. Based on the case presented on the March 1, 2019, my metro post regarding work pressure as a cause of public servants taking drugs. Based on the article, Datuk Isha Abu Talib, the Deputy Director General of the National Anti-Drug Agency (AADK), states that there are some risk factors for drug abuse among civil servants, including high work pressure, long work hour, and erratic work shift, and also about risky workplace condition. Besides this, he also said working in pursuit of deadlines, a demanding and unpredictable supervisory system, organizational change such as shifting workplace or work overlaps and working goal of deadlines are all factors in civil servants' drug use. So about this case, according to ASMA 2004, environmental and personal variables may contribute to stress. Environmental elements including relationship, the ambience of the workplace, and the organizational culture. Similarly to Ibrahim 2004, he identified several stress causes among civil servants, including a several workload and longer completion dates. This issue has become a burden for civil servants, which who need to pay more attention to other essential matters to finish it. These articles contain generally to job design organizational culture for our assignments. So that's all for me. Thank you.
Is Amani binti Muhammad Noor. My matric number is 278778. So I will continue the impact of the case toward the organization and also the society. So no matter how big or small the organization doesn't run away from the problems, especially among employees. So cultural differences in organization are common this day because diversity in organization strengthen the company reputation due to the contribution of each person different character ideas. So returning to the case mentioned above, it is pressure at work that is one of the causes of drug abuse among the civil servant. So the impact on the organization is that will inconsist work quality, carelessness, and frequent mistakes, and self-image is deteriorating. This will affect the reputation of an organization in achieving its goals and objectives. And also, drug use among the employees is something not only tarnish the name of the organization but also brings down the excellent image of the company concerns. So the abuse of the prohibited substance also has an impact to as a contributor to absenteeism to the workplace, and rate of quitting is high, and also the criminal acts will increase. The impact on the community is it can be threatened public order with the emergence of criminal incidents such as attempt to robbery, thief, and so on. So in addition, there will be disruption of harmony and safety in the community due to the presence of the drug addicts who do negative things, and this will threaten the peace of the community because they will feel treated by them. In addition, take an example of a situation where women who are not drug abuser may be affected by problem related to the drug abuser man. So the problem of male partners may be affect women in the form of difficulties in interpersonal relationship, instability, violence, and economic insecurity. So the second impact on the society is instability of the social structure in terms of emotion, association, and consensus. This is because when there are addicts in the community, life and orderly activities will be disrupted to some extent because the majority of the community will avoid by interacting with those who are involved in drug abuse activities. So in relationship between families, neighbors, and also the community will become increasingly strained, and also the friendship between them will be broken, resulting in the lack of unity.
Hi, my name is Natasha. So I will continue the presentation with suggestions. There are several strategies that can reduce the problem of drug use among civil servants that caused by work pressure is cultivate counseling service. Counseling is a systematic helping relationship process based on psychological principle aimed at helping individuals understand themselves and their environment. From counseling perspective, be the most effective measure that needs to be enforced by top management to ensure subordinates are drug-free and know how to control the stress. During the counseling season, the civil servant can ask for the tips to avoid fronting the drug, and also can ask how to control the stress in order to maintain their productivity in the workplace. Next, a strategy that can reduce the problem of drug use among civil servants caused by work pressure is to strengthen the law of public sector organisation. Legal empowerment that can be implemented by public organisation is to conduct regular and random urine tests when there are accident and negligence of employees. This policy can detect drug involvement among civil servants, and certain parties can take drastic action through rehab treatment. Through rehab treatment is better than dismissed employees because employees who are dismissed due to drugs will be worse in debt, unemployed, and no financial resources will have a greater impact on them and also for their family. So I think that's all from me. Thank you.